mate. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good everything. Whatever time of the day you're watching this, welcome to a new video, a new day. It's a video to pause for a second, for us to have a conversation, and yes, this is gonna be my little message for the day. I just kind of woke up, did my writing, did a little short meditation. And before I get my day started, I wanted to sit down and come up with this, show up. So, set the intention. Are we here? Here now, eh? It's about this video right now that we're watching this. We have to stay present here, okay? We don't want to go anywhere else. Let's have our minds here, present here, now. Thank you. All right. Set this aside. All right. So, back to it. Today that I'm reading this is November 27. It's Thanksgiving Day here in the US. And I'm not super familiar with the history of Thanksgiving and why we're celebrating this and all that. It's I didn't grow up in this culture, but it's Thanksgiving, which means in the name it says giving thanks. So for me, and from my experience and from my point of view, I'm gonna give thanks today to life, to the moment, to the accidents, to the synchronicities, to the magic, to the people, to the experiences, to the moments, to the here and now. I'm thankful for this. And I'm thankful for so many other things that I've been reading down on my book, on my journal book. So let's let's get going. Thank you for being here whenever you're watching this. Um, Thank you. If you wanna see more of these videos, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll try to be posting videos every day. And what I'm doing is just record them and upload them the same day, so I don't overthink it too much, and I don't block myself, and I don't stay in the same position of wanting to achieve something and then just not doing it because my mind says that it's not gonna work, it's not gonna be worth it, it's not gonna, I don't know, whatever. So I'm just doing it and tricking my mind to overcome this, and yes, just do and be. Because for my side, I'm gonna start in just a second, but for my side, it's like I feel good when I produce, I feel good when I create, and I feel good when I have the feeling of moving forward. When I am having so many ideas and not executing them, and just like trying to execute them, and then like, oh, but it's not gonna be good enough, oh, but the potential, but oh, but the, all those things that our mind and brain tricks us to stay in that comfort zone of, like, that flat line that I don't like. So how do I beat this? By just doing it, but not overthinking it, but just doing it. All right. So, saying that, November 27. Everyday Radiance. It says, our inner cheerleader. So it says, under Sagittarius, our own inner cheerleader comes out to play. We encourage our weary selves and say, we can do this. This is possible. We're doing a good job. All we have to do is actually welcome our inner cheerleader instead of sending her away with our lethargy or doubt. What does our inner cheerleader want to say to us? What message of hope does that inner voice bring? It's okay to bet on ourselves. It's more than okay to believe fully in our potential and to carry possibility in our pockets. When in Sagittarius, we can expand our vision of ourselves. We can summon our inner and outer strength and feel our freedom. We can take off, set sail with our inner cheerleader at our side. Invitation. Write a letter to yourself as it is from your most loving self. Celebrate your life at this moment, even if you're navigating a difficult hour. Celebrate how you're navigating that difficult hour. Use your own words to cheer yourself on. So, this is what we're talking about. It's becoming our inner cheerleader instead of becoming our inner enemy, in our inner on our inner uh, high critique. Like it belongs from a magazine. That it's about to criticize and say like all the nasty things. We don't want that person inside of us. We want to have an ally. We want to have a cheerleader. We want to have someone that pushes ourselves to create, to do, to be that idea that we have inside ourselves and our heads, and that dream. Let's call it whatever. It's a dream, it's a project, it's a will, it's wanting to do something, it's wanting to be someone else, whatever. It needs that fire to change. Like we need that spark that ignites that change. That fire energy of let's do the change. Let's make it happen. And to do that and to achieve that, we need to be surrounded by loving energy, and trust worthy energy and people who believe on us, people who love us, people who truly want the the best for ourselves, and at the same time thinking about that and thinking who am I surrounding also, and asking the question, am I like a loving companion? Am I a cheerleader to my friends and to the people that surround me? Am I someone who inspires confidence to my friends? Or am I just doubting all their decisions and making their way harder? Like whenever we have a friend or someone that we walk to and we're like, oh, I got this great idea, this great project I'm so excited to do and blah blah blah. And that person can kind of like take two positions. One, it's the, oh my god, I love that idea. What do you need? What do you need? How can I help you? And I love that idea. It's so powerful. And blah 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 blah. What things do you think? Like like trying to help building that aura, and that safe space for creation and to like incubate an idea and bring that idea to life. And then we have the other type of people that we were like, that we're gonna come up to and be like, oh, I got this idea, like blah 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 blah. And that person is like, I don't like it, or mm, mm, I don't, out, out. And it doesn't mean that you're gonna like delete that person from your life, but you have to know that that person is not your inner cheerleader or your outsider cheerleader. So you better keep that person in their space, in their spot, and it's not blaming them like, oh, I wish, or like, I would like you to change and to support me and to blah blah blah, because that's just the ego talking. If we know that a person from our inner circle, it's not in the position that we would like for them to be, it's much more easier, and it requires like so much less energy to move yourself out of the way, not share with that person these type of things, because you know that this person is gonna bring them down, or are gonna like just like put doubts and all those type of things into your head, and just do it. We don't have to change people. We can't really change people, and we are not supposed to put all our energy into trying to change someone else, because that's their journey, and that's their experience, and that's gonna be their timing, and that's gonna be their version of life. It's okay to make decisions. It's okay to change ourselves, and it's okay to do like to do whatever your heart tells you to. If you're moving from a side of self-love and compassion to the others, it may hurt, you know, but that's life. Like, life is not just like, you know, candy and cotton and like colorful and stars and sparkles. It hurts. By hurting and by feeling that limit, it's how we get through, and how we evolve, and how we grow up, and how we grow stronger. You know, like, time will tell, time will fix, time will put everybody and everything in their space. And in the meanwhile, be kind to ourselves, you know, like, I always try to remember to give me a pat on the shoulder and be like, hey boy, like, you're doing all right, you're doing great, congratulations for this, for that, I love this and that, I'm thankful for this and that and that. And that's it, you know, like, let's be our best friends, let's be our like cool adults, you know. Like, I always think of this, like being the person and the adult that when I used to be a kid, I would love to have in my life, for support, for defense, for um like to have a good time, for fun, and be that cheerleader, you know, and like try to time travel and go back and forth, and let's make ourselves stronger by unifying like all the like versions of ourselves throughout the timeline of life, you know. So when I was a kid, now that I'm a young adult, and also when I'm like an old man, and or an old robot, I don't know how we're gonna evolve and turn into, but like, let's all be in the same team. Let's all be team love, team me, team us, and everything's gonna be all right. So, after saying all of this, invitation, what I'm asking you guys to do back home is write a letter, one page is okay, and be that cheerleader. You can like create a song like "Go Team" or whatever. Just like do a bucket like a bullet list of all the things that we are grateful for and that we are happy for ourselves to be. Nice words. Let's say nice words. Let's be that person that we are waiting to find. Let's be that person. You know, like that friend that we would love to have. Let's be that friend. That let's be that family member. Let's be that friend. Let's be that lover. Let's be that everything. Let's be. All right. So by saying that, I'm gonna get my beautiful deck, my hermetic. That I love this deck. I found it in a bookstore, and I was just so intrigued by how gorgeous it is, and by all the symbolisms, and it's the secret order of the Golden Dawn. You know, like I love it. Anyways, let me get the deck out of the box. So how I am doing this is hello Tarot, dear Tarot. I'm here once again this morning, and I ask for one card, and you drop it that card. And what is this card? It's the Four of Cups. Ooh. It's the Lord of Blended Pleasure. Oh, what a beautiful card. I think that I see. Ooh. I feel like I know. I feel like I know. I feel like I know. Hmm. I mean, like, look at this card in front of you guys. I would say that this is Cancer. Like, these lines are kind of straight, but I feel like this is like for Cancers. The cups, water, it's the water sign. We have the moon right here. We have this flower that sprouts and just like fill these cups. Mm, gorgeous. So, first side, what I interpreted from this card is it's the Four of Cups that it comes after the Three of Cups. That if you know that card is like the three girls running around like in a circle with the cups up, and it's like the card of friendship, of celebration, of union, you know, of happy moments, of all that. And the Fourth of Cups that comes afterwards, I think, if I don't get it wrong, it's the card that it's like that person that has their cups in the ground, and it's like kind of hmm, like there, like after like coming down from the party. Four of Cups tarot. Yes, it's that one. So it's this person that it's like sitting down like next to the three cups, and there's like this fourth cup that comes out from heaven, and it's like, hey, like here's another one. So what I think of this card, it's like plain like out of my mind and what we were talking about in this passage. It's after the party, when we're by ourselves, we're coming down. It kind of feel like not sad, but it's like lonesome, like feels lonely. And by having this fourth cup coming from air, from God, it's I feel like what comes from inside and from like the heavens, and it's this. it's kind of like an opportunity. It's kind of like this of saying, of finding the truth, of finding the love within ourselves, which connect us to the inner cheerleader, and how important it is to like fill ourselves with spirit, with love, with magic, with energy, with life, under the beautiful moon, under the mysteries, under the like the hidden circumstances, under the everything. It's finding that answer, inside of us, which comes from the self love, the pleasure of living, of being alive, of being here, of the present moment, like not think about like what happened before, what happened the night before, and like, oh, what's gonna be like from now on. It's like, okay, let's be in the present. We have the four cups, we have we have love, as long as we're stable here, where we have our health, we have our body, we have our vitality that keeps us going and makes it easy to live. We have everything. And from that point of being able to wake up, and with such a gift of like, hey, I'm like one more day here on earth, and I have one more day of opportunity to be, to do, to dream, to achieve, to try, to experience, and to learn. So, if you're feeling lonely, if you're feeling like the party's over and you're like all by yourself, like remind yourself that you have you always. And as long as you have yourself, as long as I have myself, I know that I have someone who loves me, who's gonna take care of me, and who's gonna do everything in their power to see me happy, to see me healthy, and to see me showing up. So let's be our best friends. So when we meet someone else, that person is gonna meet someone who is happy about themselves. And that's gonna either inspire the other ones to have that relationship with themselves, or it's gonna just attract people who are in that space of being their best friend. Like RuPaul said, like if you can't love yourself, like how are you gonna love somebody else? Can I get an amen up in here? So yeah, let's be kind. Let's choose nice words. Um, Pat on the shoulder. We're doing it great. It's not easy. Nobody said that it was gonna be easy, but we're doing it and we're showing up, and we want to change and we want to grow and we want to, you know, we want that. We want the good. So let's be good. Let's love. Let's be magic. You're doing it great, sweetheart. Yes. Or the miniature. Oh my god, this is so hard. All right. Thank you, Tarot. Thank you, guys. I love this. I love this so much. Makes me feel good. It makes me. It gives me love. You know, it feels good. All right. Thank you so much if you're watching this till the end. I love you. Thank you. I'm glad we're connecting, and here you have a friend. You know, like if you need to talk to, I don't know, like to share information or whatever, like share your thoughts, like drop a comment in the comment section and let's talk. All right, come on, YouTube.